Just wanted to air a bit of a grizzle, really. Something I was reading in a local rag this week about a couple who are living in their car. And there's a lot of middle class numpties getting on a high horse about where they're parking and them stopping up and all the rest of it. And it made me quite sad, really, that these people who are clearly just trying to survive are getting it in the neck, and obviously getting pestered and moved on by the authorities as well, by the sound of it. You would think, in the current climate, in the current housing crisis, so-called, that we have, you would think that the government would be openly seeking to encourage people living nomadically, certainly in trucks or buses or cars or whatever they happen to have that they can live in. If these people are still willing to form part of society, not that they should have to, they don't want it, then why is that not being encouraged? Why is that just put a stop to at every opportunity? And I appreciate the stigma that goes along with travelling and living in a mobile home, whatever type of mobile home that is, be it truck with wheels or caravan or anything else. And then there was another story actually alongside that in a different newspaper, not a local one, about people who had been, not necessarily living in van life, but who had been living in trucks and this and the other, who had bought their own piece of land with which to park their truck on, and then obviously falling foul of where you can only stop on it for 28 days at a time. I don't know whether that's 28 days within every 12-month period or 6-month period, whatever that happened to be, or 28 days of each month, and then there had to be at least 2 days where they weren't stopped there. I don't know, I didn't read on, mainly because it was annoying me. And again, you know, we've looked at land that we could buy for sort of 25,000. There's a piece of land we looked at which was beautiful by the River Stour in Suffolk, where we would have parked the truck. No one would have been able to see it. We didn't need a hookup. We didn't need anything. You know, we weren't going to start carving the land up and burying services and all the rest of it. Just needed somewhere to park, or would have liked to have been able to park the truck there. Again, 25,000 is a lot of money, but it's not a lot of money in comparison to buying a house, any house worth living in, especially in our area, especially in the southeast. And if there is this housing crisis, if there is nowhere for people to go, and you're not going to open that land up to be built on, which you shouldn't, I'm all for that. You shouldn't be building all over the place. But we should stop having kids that they don't look after properly. Why would the government not actively encourage that? It's crazy. Move on. Where are we going to go? Well, you'll have to get a house. Well, I can't get a house, can't afford a house. Well, that's not my problem. Well, no, it wasn't my problem until you just moved me on, you cretin. So, yeah, confused really. The world, well, certainly Great Britain, making me sad today, man. Making me sad. Why can't we just help each other out? But there you go.